The other thing I was going to say here about GTA 5 was, I guess, the supposed PC version torrent that came out. It's an 18 gig download.
Yeah.
That's just malware.
Public service
my
announcement.
gosh.
Boys and girls out there in the world, if you're going to steal a game, wait until it's been announced for the platform.
Make sure it exists.
Yeah. It should be out there.
So I guess it makes people
Probably just don't steal the game.
Or you can just don't steal the game.
they download this 18 gig file.
Oh, man,
When they do the install, it tells them in order to get their CD key to authenticate, they have to fill out surveys, and it takes them to just tons of surveys that they have to fill out.
How?
It's like we discover a new business model we should be going for.
Does it trick people?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
If you look, there's tons of people in the torrent cloud and comments on the torrent that are like, has anybody been able to get this to work? And
I wonder what's
you all are fucking stupid.
I want to think that whoever built that didn't just fill it up with garbage data. I want to think that it's full of things like in in Ocean's 11 when they blow up the money bags in the back of the truck and it's all just porn flyers. I want that to be what all that data is. Like if you just unarchived it, it would just be a bunch of porn flyers.
And it's the exact ones from the little mini game where you have to close the pop-ups. Great.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I feel like this is a recurring thing where people just serve up malware via.
It's smart.
Torrents.
If that's your thing, if you're a malware purveyor, then get something everybody wants.
Is that like the evolution of spam? It's like people are ignoring our emails. Let's put our marketing messages in.
We got to make
files.
them want it. We got to make them want it hard.
Yeah, it's like 100% of the people who see your ad want to see it or sought it out.
That just goes to show you what the torrent kind of crowd has kind of lowered the level of the average person stealing games to the point where they have the knowledge enough to get it, but not to realize that it's a bad idea.
Or even enough to check that it's not a ton of malware.
Yeah. Seems legit. An 18 gig exe file? Sure. Why not?
Do they not just even run it through a virus scan first?
I doubt. Unless their computer came to them with a virus scanner, I would doubt they're running anything. So someone on Twitter, the Mad Cap Lizard, is asking, considering GTA 5 DLC is inevitable, what would you like to see as DLC for that game?
Well, that's interesting. Interesting thing is I don't know how the DLC model with that game.
It's like a
what I said was that you can easily, as someone who raids a lot, you can easily tell when someone doesn't know the character, and you never want to play with that person.
Especially with in games like EverQuest and WoW and stuff like that, where they actually have combat parsing, where you can
look at it.
I can see, this wizard's doing 1,300 damage. Well, that was great 4 expansions ago. Right. So something clearly wrong. And now
this is the weirdest elitist conversation I've ever had. Yeah, 1,300 damage.
Come on, you'd be the same way if you were in MMOs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very much in MMOs, and I have problems when it's one thing when you're either under geared or you're still learning. It's upsetting when people walk in with the best gear.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge time investment for everyone involved.
It's
you have a group of people playing together, working on something, and you have someone show up who doesn't know what they're doing. And you have to drag them along. Like, God, you're making this.